Supreme Court lifted a lower court's order today that had blocked the Trump administration from enforcing Trump's executive order banning transgender people from serving in the military. There are currently about 1,000 transgender people serving in the military, and following President Trump's executive order, which instituted the ban, 7 of them and one person who was trying to become a Marine filed suit in a court of law. The lower court issued a nationwide injunction stopping the Trump administration from enforcing this ban until the lawsuit made its way through the courts and a decision was rendered. And the Trump administration then immediately filed an emergency order with the Supreme Court asking them to lift the lower court's order and let them continue with the ban according to the executive order during the time that the lawsuit was going on. And today, the Supreme Court, without expressing any particular opinion in a very short, brief order, they overturned that hold on the executive order. So that means the Trump administration can go forward with the implementation of the ban while that court case is still ongoing. So it's important to know that the litigation is still proceeding in the Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. And at the end of that litigation, they could decide that the executive order violates the law and block it again, or they could decide that it is lawful and let it stand. If they block it again, then the Trump administration will be able to appeal to the Supreme Court, who will then consider it as a regular full case, not one of these emergency orders. And of course, if the lower court sides with the Trump administration and upholds the ban, then the plaintiffs in this case, the transgender service people who are fighting it, can appeal to the Supreme Court as well. So for now, I presume the Department of Defense will move forward with plans to expel any transgender service members from serving and block any new transgender individuals from enlisting in or joining the military. And we'll have to wait on the judgment of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals to see what's the next step in this whole process.